All right, welcome to the final season of the Eagles. We have a transfer special for you today now. There's not been many transfers. I think the real thing we want to see today, we're going to see the Champions League draw. Palace's first ever adventure in the Champions League. We're no doubt going to be a fourth seed, so we're expecting a tough draw. We've also got a game against Fulham in the league. Transfers, Champions League draw, hopefully beat Fulham as well. That is in today's The Eagles. All right, boys, so what I'm going to do is we're going to go through the transfers. I've not done any fancy graphics because time of the essence. We've actually only signed 3 players as well. So, yeah, it didn't make sense to do everything fancy. 2 of them are frees as well. And then the other one was 50 million. But we're going to do the outs first. Okay, so the first out is Sander Berge. Hasn't played a great deal. To be fair, when he's come in, even though his average ratings don't look great, he's actually done a decent job. He was pretty good for us in Europe, etc. We made a nice little bit of profit on him. 6.75 we signed him for. We let him go for 18.75 to Leeds. Off the wage bill, it freed up a little bit of cash as well, just in case we had the opportunity to spend big. Second one out, Brian Brobby. We only have a season left of the save. With the signing that I've made in the summer as well, and other players sort of like Tishkanov, Zaha, Badu, Thuram, all doing a decent job for me. It didn't make much sense, in Bolo as well, it didn't make much sense keeping hold of Brobby. Hamburg were happy to pay £10 million for a player that we paid absolutely nothing for. So there are the outs. We're going to start with 2 freebies. On the ins, first one is Koldo Sanchez, 19 years old. We've picked him up from Athletic Club Bilbao. He had a really good season in the second tier in Spain. Look, he would have a signing for the future. Obviously, we're not going any further than this. He is in the first team squad and may play in Carabao Cup games and that sort of thing. But 18 first touch, 16 long shots, 15 passing, technique is good, work rate is good as well, off the ball 16, flair 15, determination 19, can play in behind as a number 10 or as a sort of like a secondary striker. Very good signing as well, only 19 years old. And the second one is Ryan Sessegnon. It just gives us a little bit more, I think, going forward from fullback. We have got a Dara Molo in there who hasn't been great. He's an adequate backup. Mitchell does play literally all of the time, and I can afford to have him in the team, and his fitness is good. So I thought, right, Ryan Sessegnon, we're paying $65,000 a week for him, which is a lot of money. His tackling isn't great. They want him as a winger, but I thought, look, we can use him as a winger. We can also use him as a backup left back. Yeah, it made sense. English player, freebie from Spurs. They've hardly played him. I thought was a good freebie to get in. Now on to the big one. £50 million spent on a striker. Now we did want the big name. I've probably gone for my third or fourth choice. We were let down twice. We were beaten to 2 players. One that we really never stood a chance for. One I offered the earth and he still said no and went somewhere else, but it'll make sense in a minute. And then one we just got outpriced for. So the one that we got outpriced for was Tino Werner. We got a deal set. It was 60 million. And he just wanted too much money. We could have probably just afforded his 275. He wanted him nearly, I think, 375. He wasn't really interested in coming to us and the money that we were flogging at him in terms of appearances, goals, signing on fee, etc. I was prepared to go it if he'd had agreed the lower wage, but he couldn't. So that deal was gone. Then went in for Tammy Abraham, but they literally wanted like over 100 million for him. There were obviously no interest in selling, which is understandable. They paid 22 million for him. Great signing. I wish we could have done that maybe in the start of the second season. He's a really good player in terms of attributes in FM21. So yeah, disappointing not to have him in. So then we went looking again. Yusuf Makoko was on the move. He asked for a transfer request. He's gone to Atleti for 74 million. We agreed a fee. He didn't want to even speak to us. So yeah, that was the one that we thought we'd go for. I thought we could have maybe offered him, probably looking at it, 300k. We're up to about 225 a week we can offer. So Makoko was a no-no. And the last one, the one that I actually thought we were going to get through, Dusan Vlahovic. I absolutely love him in real life, and I wanted him, and we agreed a fee with Bayer Leverkusen. I offered him everything, star player, 250 or whatever it was a week, everything. The deal would have definitely outclassed Barca, but obviously joining Barcelona compared to joining Crystal Palace is still a massive step, unfortunately. So yeah, we lost out on Vlahovic. So there is 4 potential targets we've lost out on, which was really disappointing to lose out on. However, we have made a £50 million signing, and that is Kai George, or George A. We'll go Kai George. £50 million we've paid for him, which is a lot of money. Now, the idea is that he was definitely a signing for the future. He's only 22 years old, 15 finishing, tremendous mentals and physicals. Also, pretty good, 6'1", decent pace, decent stamina, can finish, right-footed, tries to beat the off-stride trap, knocks ball past opponent, gets the crowd going. A really good, solid number 9. He went to China for a couple of seasons from Santos. Done quite well there, and he's done quite well for us. 3 goals, 1 goal, but only 1 goal in 3 games, but 3 assists. So I've got him in. Look, it was the best. We needed a striker. I really wanted a number 9. I think he fits that better than the others we've got. So yeah, Kai George is the transfer highlight of the summer, which wasn't how I really wanted it to end. We do have a little bit of money to spare, 43 million. So there might be an opportunity. We may go big in January just as one last signing. So that'll be next week's episode. But yeah, that's what I've gone for. Let me know your thoughts down below. It was really difficult because I'm really happy with the squad. I didn't want another centre-half in. I'm happy with Semedo and Mitchell. We've obviously got Nelson, Mariba, Rice, Tonelli, Tishkanov, Almeida, Eze, Bodu, Thuram, Embolo. We didn't really need to sign another player and waste money. So I'm leaving that 47.5 to the January, and we may then just have a little bit of fun with it in next week's episode. The only other notable name that you won't know is this dude, Nguyen Quoc Thang, who is a Vietnamese player. We had him signed for about a year. We've paid £54,000 for him. He's only had 21 caps for Vietnam. 5'9". He can play in midfield. It says his best position is a centre-half, as a libero, but I'm moving him out on this right-hand side as a right-back. Pace, not bad. He'll be able to, at the age of 19, he's going to improve as well, his technicals. He's just another player we can add to the squad. 54k, I've decided just to have him with me for the season rather than having him in the under-23s. Gives us the opportunity to rotate. And I've actually forgotten, we do have another player, Ross McCrory. He came in right at the end of last season on a free transfer from Aberdeen. He's had a really good 4 seasons in Aberdeen. We're using him as a right-back primarily, but he's a good substitute because he can do centre-half as a job, sitting in front of the back 4, right-back, and also central midfield, where he has done a couple of games in the centre of the park. So yeah, Ross McCrory, I think. So that's three freebies and a £50 million player to finish our transfer spend. Now we are 9th in the Premier League. We have played 3, won 1, drawn 2, and not been defeated. However, those games have come away at Spurs, where we did get, to be fair, we got a 98th minute equaliser from Tishkanov. We then drew at home to Manchester City. Almeida coming off the bench and scoring 2 to give us a point, probably a deserved point. And then we've just beaten Everton, 95th minute winner from Thuram as well, which was disappointing because we went 1-0 up, then pegged back 1-1, then 2-1, and then Richarlison scored an 85. And then we managed to go down the other end and pick up a valuable victory to get us up and running in the league. All the focus is, though, however, on the Champions League. The board this season, what do they actually want? Qualify for the Europa. We want a cup run. We want a cup run. That's what we want. That's what we want. Right, I think it's actually time. Champions League draw, boys. Champions League draw. And the Carabao. Brilliant. We'll do the Carabao first. Newcastle at home. Tough, but we'll take it. Here we go. Champions League draw. 4th seeds. So first seeds, we got PSG, Man City, Barca, Ajax, United, Juventus, Gladbach and Benfica. So there is 3 teams in there in Gladbach, Benfica and Ajax. Remember, Gladbach as well are without Moukoko. Did they win the Bundesliga last year? They did. They won the Bundesliga last year. Ancelotti, by the way, we beat them, remember, to win the Europa Conference League. GG Gladbach. But I think we'd take them. I think we would take them, especially losing their main man. They have signed Pinamonti as a backup, but he is definitely no Moukoko. Second seeds, Liverpool, Real Madrid, Inter, Shakhtar, Bayern, Arsenal, Atleti and Dortmund. Third seeds, Milan, Porto, Celtic, Roma, Copenhagen, Besiktas, Real Sociedad, Salzburg, and then Sporting, Slavia Prague, Galatasaray, Young Boys, Crystal Palace, Lyon, Marseille and Hertha. Okay, potentially we could get a draw of PSG, Real Madrid, AC Milan and Crystal Palace. Right, let's get the first Few out the way, right? Second seed, Barcelona, Arsenal, Man City and Atleti, Ajax and Shakhtar. That would be what? That would be the one, wouldn't it? If you're looking to progress, PSG and Dortmund, Gladbach and Liverpool, so we can't be in that one. We can't be in this one. Man United, Real Madrid, Benfica, Inter. So we're looking at groups C. How did Man United get in? They must have won the Europa League. I don't know how Man United have qualified for the Champions League. Oh, they won the Champions League. They won the Champions League. Oh, they've been taken over by a tycoon as well. That's nuts. Absolutely nuts. Have they spent big this summer? No? Just one? Oh, no, I've signed another one there. Pino. Right, here we go. So we can't be in there. We can't be in there. We can be in there, which is an absolute killer. We're not in there. This is the one. Milan. That's a shocking third seed to get in there. Real Sociedad. Salzburg. Can't be in there. We can't be in there. Besiktas. So maybe Group H. Maybe Group H. So we can't be in this one. Hertha in there. We can't be in this one. We can be in this one. Oh, boys. Juventus, Bayern Munich, Porto as a third seed, and then Crystal Palace. Slavia Prague getting Group D. Galatasaray in E. Sporting. Marseille. Bollocks. Right, we've been given a shocker. An absolute shocker. Right, let's get into today's game. Crystal Palace versus Fulham. Now, remember, we haven't changed anything tactically. We are playing still with the low block. I can't believe how well this is done. I'm just wondering why we're conceding too many goals. So a clean sheet would be good today. We have had a difficult start, but we've conceded, what? 2, 3, 7 goals in the first 3 games. So a clean sheet would be lovely. I think we're going to see, even though Thuram came on and scored, you want to see Kai George in action. We got Tishkinov on the left, but I think we're just going to go Almada. We're going to go Almada on the left. Rice, Mariba, Nelson, Semedo, Aya, Hademovic, Mitchell, Butland, Kai George, and Boadu up front. Right, here we go. First highlight. Butland into Aya. Hademovic. Nice. Out to Almeida. We lost it. Can we get it back? Wilson. Oh, no. Maya. Lamina. Out to Richards on this left-hand side. Carlos Jr. is in. We've held up the run, but Lamina is there. We could be in trouble. We are in trouble. And that's all come from Almeida. To be fair, Kai George never made a real run into the channel. He dawdled with it, did Almeida. And then we've been caught out. They've knocked the ball around a few passes. Ball bit laid back to the edge of the area. And we are 1-0 down. And no clean sheet again. Let's ask for a little bit more. Right, Almada. Mariba. Oh, strike. Oh, fucking hell. Straight at the goalkeeper. Great run from Mariba. Right, we've got a free kick. Almeida. Aya's there. Oh, just over. Glancing header. Good response, though, from going 1-0 down. Right, shot corner. Nelson. Almeida. To Nelson. No, tackle. We've got it back, though. Nelson's in. Pull. There's no one there to pull it back to. Are we still going? Semedo. Mitchell. Just give it in there. Rice. Hademovic. Good football. Got a little bit of shape. Boadu just drops into a little pocket. Mariba. Nelson. We've lost it. We've got it back. I'm scared of a counter. What a ball that is for Mariba outside of the foot. Semedo cross. We're going to get another turn. We are. Mariba. Cross. Badou's there and it's cleared. And highlight over. We're knocking at the door though. Right, Semedo. Mariba. Semedo. Good run. Very good run. Still got it. It's found a cross. Goalkeeper's missed it. Get in. Almeida equalises just before half time. We've deserved that. Great response from going 1-0 down. Almeida gets his third of the season. Good play from Semedo down this right hand side. He's been our outlet. Goalkeeper absolutely flapped at it. And a nice tidy finish from Thiago Almeida. His third of the season. Oh, God. Are they going to come back straight away? Agisa. Maya. All the way out to Richards on this left-hand side. Don't you dare. Semedo. Oh, piss off. They've done absolutely nothing in the game. The game's given them 2 highlights and they've scored 2 goals. 3 shots on target, 2 goals. What the hell is going on? Right, Wilson with it. Cleared. Almada's going to get it down. He does. He's found Badou potentially. He does. Finish Badou. Oh, fucking hell. Another really tame finish. Right, we're making some subs. Rice has had a stinker. So let's get Sandro Tonelli on. We're also going to bring Tishkanov on for Mariba, and we're going to bring Almeida into the middle of midfield. Kai George, I'm going to leave it just for now. I don't want to do 3 subs with more than half an hour to go. Right, Richards. Agisa. Maya. Can we win it? We used to be so good in these areas of winning the ball back. We've won it. Well done, Tonelli. Driving forward. Badou into Kai George. Kai George, here he is. Finish. Oh, come on. On what planet would they dink the keeper there? Dear me. Right, Nelson. Semedo. Aya. Hademovic. All the way back. He could have just swept it out to the fullback. Butland. We've still got it. We've gone long this time. Kai George into Badou. It's a lovely header from Kai George. Badou is in and Badou scores his first of the season. Kai George's 4th assist from the season. So at least if he's not scoring, he's going to set them up, hopefully for other people. 2-2 and we've got 25 minutes left to play. We've got a slight worry to Semedo, so we're going to have to do it. 25 minutes to go. Let's go. It has to be McCrory. Right, Wilson with the corner. Don't you dare, boys. Don't you dare. Agisa. Sistana. We're breaking again. Almeida steps in this time. Tishkanov into Badou. I don't think he's going to use the support, is he? Oh, it's a good tackle. A really good sided tackle. Can we have one more push for a winner, boys? Another draw or even a defeat here. He's not going to be good enough. Agisa. Maya. Wilson. Agisa. Good block. Good block. We've won it again. Come back. We're going to get it though. Reece Nelson. He's found Kai George. Is this the moment? Strikes it really well this time. Good save from the goalkeeper, to be fair. Didn't go for the dink. Right, corner ball. Nelson. Tishkanov. Tishkanov. Badou. Oh, head it in. Head it in. Free header and he headed it straight back. We're coming into the last few minutes. Can we grab a winner? We've scored a few late goals already. We're into 93, 94, 95, 18 shots. They've had 5 shots and managed to score with 2. XG of 0.83 compared to our 2.49. We have missed some chances today. Really poor performance from Declan Rice in the midfield. I'm going to throw the water bottle because we're losing momentum even at the start of the season. We wanted a title charge, didn't we, for this season? We wanted a title charge. And we're 4 games in. Manchester City have beaten United 5-2 at Old Trafford. So we're way off. Still plenty of time. To be fair, Man City's only draw has come against us. So it's not the worst in the world, but there's a lot of work to be done. Right, we will come back, boys. I'll tell you where I am going to come back. I'll come back for Juventus. Juventus away, potentially, right in there, look. We'll come back for Juventus away for the next game next Sunday. Now, next week's episode will be Sunday morning because at 7 o'clock next week, we have got my FM22 save reveal, the main series that's going to be on the channel for FM22. I'm going to do the save reveal video at 7 p.m. So make sure you stick around for that. Smash a like on today's video, subscribe if you are new. The group of death. To prolong the season, it would be good if we can get into Europa minimum, but let's see if we can create a little bit of history with the Eagles. All right, guys, take care. See you later.